Eric Simmons, writing a lengthy article called I Hate Porn. I hate porn, and here's why. I hate porn because it is a perversion of what God created in man and woman. I hate porn because it exploits women made in the image of God into an image made for a man's lust. Where are the feminists? Where are the feminists? How can anybody with a straight face say, oh no, we're thrilled that women have accomplished so much. They've come a long way, baby. Where are the feminists? I hate porn because it exploits women made in the image of God into the image made for a man's lust. That should be shouted very loudly and ask for a response from the feminists. I hate porn because it objectifies women into a consumable product instead of a glorious image-bearing creature of God. I hate porn because I love women, in particular my wife. He says 3 daughters, I'll say 2. I hate porn because it takes, that's a great line. I hate porn because I love women. See, these people who make it and consume it, they don't love women. They love themselves. They love the flesh. They don't love women. It's the last thing they love. I hate porn because it takes the soul-satisfying experience of intimacy with a covenantally committed spouse and turns it into a twisted, soul-shrinking experience of self-sex. I hate porn because it turns sons and daughters of God into slaves of sex. I think we need to be talking like this more, demonstrating the lowliness of porn. Not just the rightly so, the battle cry against the nonsense that's being introduced into the schools, the books, all of that. I'm there. In fact, I just saw at a university, I can't remember, in Kent, I believe, in Great Britain. They're now building a third type of bathroom for the confused sex. Got male, female. They've got it's the circle with the arrow. Got to be careful. Got to know the signs and the codes. And then the third one was like arrows all over the place for those folks. We're just a confused world. And why don't we talk about what Christianity brings to women, what Christianity brings to humans as imago Dei, what Christianity brings to intimacy, and it's not just this physically grotesque, abusive thing that is being portrayed. Christianity is better for people. Christianity is better for the world. Christianity is better for women. I wonder if we would do well to stop acting like we're the, hey, stop it, everybody, stop it, and start taking a higher ground. Oh, you poor world. Let me show you something magnificent. Let me tell you about man being created in the image of God. Let me tell you what intimacy should be and could be. Let me show you what real dignity is. And start speaking from the higher ground position because we have it. I hate porn because it turns potential missionaries into impotent Christians. I hate porn because it destroys marriage, many before they even begin. Young man, if you're watching porn, and increasingly young women, if you're watching porn, Rick Thomas just gave a statistic, 86% of men, all of them, all men, between the ages of 18 and 34 watching it. Now you ponder that statistic. Let's say it's wrong by half. Half, give or take. Men between the ages of 18 and 34, and that includes the kids going to church or watching porn. Ponder that for your daughters, Dad. Women, the number I think was like 30-some% admit to watching pornography. You're not prepared for marriage. You're not even close. You are not prepared for missionary work. You're not prepared for the pulpit. You're not prepared to be leading a church. All you're prepared for right now is church discipline. I hate porn because it extends adolescence and keeps men boys. I hate porn because it lies to men about beauty and leads men to look for porn stars instead of a woman who fears the Lord. I hate porn because it robs men and women of the full joy of obedience, because it fractures trust between a husband and wife, because it's diabolical, a satanic activity that is subtly leading thousands upon thousands to hell. It leads to disqualified pastors, lame churches. I hate porn. But I love Jesus. I love Jesus because he loves people with porn problems. I love Jesus because he is powerful to free porn-enslaved hearts. He who knew no porn addiction became porn addiction so the porn addict might become the righteousness of God in him. Fill that in with any sin. He who knew no... What are you? What's your besetting sin? He became that you might become the righteousness of God in him. He who had no sin became sin for you that you might become the righteousness of God. There's the end of your porn problem. If you are playing in this land, you need to repent. Demonstrate that you are not in Adam but in Jesus because he's a substitute. He became the porn addict. He knew you would look at porn and he died for you anyway. He paid the penalty for your perversion, and you become the righteousness of God, the righteous son or daughter of God with all of the benefits. Do you hate porn? How do you kill it? Look at Jesus, who died while you were yet a pornographer. Why should you flee from your porn? Why should you turn off your computer? Not because you've got an accountability partner, but because you have a God who died for your porn. Until tomorrow, go serve your King.
You've been listening to an edited version of Wretched Radio. If you'd like to hear the daily 2-hour broadcast and watch Todd sweat as he does the daily radio show and watch Wretched TV, plus a bunch of other cool stuff,